right off the bat, I mean, look, both teams are phenomenal. 12-3 KU, 14-1 Iowa State. Iowa State 8-2 ATS in their last 10. Kansas 7-3 ATS in their last 10. But Ralph, what stands out to me about these two teams is KU is 1-14 to the under. So clearly there's been a lot of value in betting the under in their games. What do we do in this one tonight?
Prez, I actually used Kansas under, so thanks for taking away some of my fire there by sharing that record.
Whoops.
You know, they're off to win against Cincinnati, and that game was 54-40. That's not a halftime score, folks. 54-40 was that score against Cincinnati. Prez, you had mentioned the 1-14 over-under record for Kansas. 13 straight unders. And it's important to know when you're looking at ATS streaks or over-under streaks, if your average margin of cover is a point or two, there is much randomness in there. It's basically flipping a coin. They make the last shot, they don't. Kansas's last 13 games that have all gone under have gone under by 12 points per game. That's a massive number. You look at Iowa State at home. They may be the best team in college basketball right now. I'd had them nowhere near being this good. They're 14-1. They're only lost to Auburn. Auburn's the number one team in the country right now, and that was by 2 points in a neutral setting. This year, Iowa State at home, though, I'm going to look at the total here, Prez. So thank you for giving me that start until my promo. Kansas is 2-7 over under at home. But when you throw out a couple games as a favorite of 36 points or more, they're 0-6 over under at home, and they have failed to cover by 10.7 points per game. Couple other things I like about this Iowa State team. Five players average double digits. What does that mean? Well, when you try to scheme against Ohio State, you can't try to stop one player. You can't try to stop two players. If all five starters are legitimate scorers, that gives you a lot of leeway where you don't need one player to get hot. The player that catches fire that game can lead the team to victory. By the way, Kansas only has two players that average double digits. So they are quite young. They're an experienced team. They're very old, but again, they do have some newness to them with some new players. So I look at this and I say, it's simple for me. I am going to go under the total. I like under first half even a little bit more, and I may actually load this as a client release. I haven't finished my final process of terminating them. And someone I talked to last night said, oh my God, you don't see Kansas as a dog very often. There's incredible value taking the Jayhawks as a dog. Well, let me quantify it. As a conference underdog since 2021, Kansas 3-9 straight up. Only 4-7 against the spread. So again, you think there's good value for Kansas being an underdog in the Big 12, a conference they've dominated over the last decade, but it hasn't come to fruition. So when they are a legitimate dog, there's a reason they're a dog. And by the way, when Kansas is a Big 12 dog, their last 11 games, 3 overs, 11 unders. All signs point to the under here again.
Right. What do you have to promote for our clients?
Well, you know, I had a 5% NFL teaser, which just came down because there's a line move. So take a look. I'm number 2 in profit the last 30 days. It's been an incredible run. I do have a college basketball 4% best bet up and available now. And I do want to sincerely thank everyone that was on board for my $5 5% winner last night on the Kentucky Wildcats. Again, it's been a great 6 weeks. Just looking to continue that stretch.